In this video, we're going to review how to solve quadratic equations by taking square roots. This is a little different than solving by factoring because we don't want this to be equal to 0. We're actually going to isolate the variable this time. So we're going to move everything away from that variable that's being squared. So in this first example, the k squared is already oblong. So we're going to go ahead and take the square root of both sides to get k alone. And then since we can't take the square root of 32, we need to go ahead and break it down. The largest perfect square that goes into 32 is 16. So 16 times 2 in semi-radical. Take the square root of 16 to get 4. I can't take the square root of 2, so I'm going to leave that. And then don't forget that anytime you're solving using square roots, you have to have a positive and negative answer. So don't forget your plus or minus sign in there. This is our final solution. That's it. Sometimes you'll have a problem where the x squared or whatever variable you're dealing with is not isolated. If that's the case, you need to isolate the variable first. So we are going to start by adding 8 to both sides. So you have x squared equals 56. Now that the variable is isolated, we can go ahead and take the square root. And again, since I can't actually take the square root of 56, I'm going to break this down. The largest perfect square that goes into 56 is 4. So the square root of 4 is 2. You can't take the square root of 14. Don't forget your plus or minus sign. And let's do one more. Okay, again, we need to isolate our variable that's being squared. So we're going to add 10 to both sides. So we have 4x squared equals 100. We're going to go ahead and divide by 4 on both sides. So x squared equals 25. And then take the square root. This time we can actually take the square root of 25 and get 5. So we don't have to worry about simplifying our radical. We're just going to go ahead and take the square root